Alright, howdy howdy Papa, howdy howdy Jay. Thank you for the lurk Jay, thank you for the woohoo Papa, and congratulations on your first. Yes, it does work. You can see up in the chat up there. Your messages are showing up. Anyways, we've got this Scrafty. It's somehow alive, despite having a 5 1/3 weakness to fairy type moves because of our ability. But you know, it's alive. So let's see if it can somehow luck its way into a win. We've got a really good moveset. We've got, other than the one glaring issue, a pretty good stat spread. So yeah. And we also have a cooler bag and an item voucher. So if we find any good items to unlock, like a big root or a shell bell, or I don't know, is there something that can double my special defense? Now we are, excuse me, we are near our HP cap, because I'm lugging around a hyper potion and 4 super potions, and my HP cap is very low. Thankfully, we do have the cooler bag, so that lemonade and moo milk don't take up any HP cap. First thing I'm gonna do, howdy Manila Adam, is fight this guy. Well, it is still alive because I haven't played since yesterday. That's the main reason it's still alive, is that I haven't given it a chance to die yet. Give me that HP back. Now, I've been playing on my Steam Deck, and I have a much better Pokemon. I have a much better run going on that. Currently on a cycling road. But I figured I should actually play the run that I'm streaming. That being said, I figured out how to hook up my Steam Deck to my capture card, so it is on the leaderboard. It's on Railnerd Deck. I use a different profile on the leaderboard so that I don't clog up my stream profile. Now I kind of wish I didn't. It's on there it is. It's had an Ogre Pawn with really good physical attacker spread, quick draw to make up for its lackluster speed, and then a wing attack, spectral thief, hard press, and drum beating. And a miracle seed. It is an underrated move. I shit-talked it last time I saw it. But it's been very good. It is tough to have a move that reduces in power if you don't one-shot him on. Dark Aura, okay, that's fine. Hold on, I had a customer, you can read my messages. Yes, Papa, I can, look, you're up there. You're only shadow banned in Benny's stream, really. Veltall. You went to Hitman's, you were able to go in mod view and chat, maybe reset it. Huh. Oh, this Veltall, I remember. Absolute pain in the ass. Thankfully... Okay, actually, I'm going to mark that as faster than me. Thankfully, it did not go for Dynamic Punch. It has learned one move since it last used Dynamic Punch, so maybe it doesn't have it anymore. It nearly killed me last time I saw it, because it hit that Dynamic Punch. Scrafty could never. I don't think the Scrafty could ever really do much of anything. But thank you for the 25 streams for you, Papa. Naganadel. Poison Dragons. I don't have anything that's super effective, so just use Moonblast because it's got that 33% boost. I am also twice the level of these mons. Iron Thorns, Rock Electric, right? Wild Emolga in chat if he wants to catch it. The rare electric flying Pokemon that isn't Zapdos. That is all the Pokemon in here. Still need to... it's all the trainers in here, rather. Still need to decide when to pick up items, other than the TMs. I think I'm going to go fight a few trainers outside to get to 74 and then start picking up items. Or maybe even wait even longer than that. I'm not likely to need to use HP heals during this segment because I do have Dizzy Punch, or Drain Punch rather. Calyrex S, so that is Psychic Ghost. So Infernal Parade is quad effective. And it crit, for good measure. Vacuum Wave is a priority move that is not faster than me, it's just using a priority move. Ogerpon R, we're going to get back some of our HP by Drain Punching this. There's level 74. I can definitely hit 75 before picking up items. What does our Carp have again? It hasn't evolved yet, for one thing. Multi-attack Flower Trick. Okay, so no real great stuff on the Carp in terms of doubles value. I'm the only one that can see you? Wow, I'm special. I wish I was, like, special for a different reason. You know, like, I could fly or something, but I guess I can see Papa's messages. That's something. Hopefully Carp doesn't get hit during this fight. Level 15 move for the Carp is Destiny Bond. Yes. Yes, absolutely, Carp. You can learn Destiny Bond. No! Carp isn't getting more XP in this segment. It's going to be tough to Evo the Carp in this round, I think. And there's Paralysis. And there's a fairy move. Come on, you gotta snap out of it. Okay. Are we fine or are we fucked? I think I'm gonna go pick up some items, and we'll figure out whether we're fine or fucked. Why not both? That's a good question. Power Lens? No. Chillinberry? Toss that. How am I doing on status heals? I do have just a straight up paralyzed heal that I can use. Zap Plate? I don't have any electric moves, right? Right. So, don't think I unlocked the Zap Plate. Oh, did I grab these, by the way? I did not. Dragon Gem, toss that. Leech Berry, toss that. Just found that Rapska learns 3 moves at 30, or 40 rather. I love the ones that learn a bunch of moves in rapid succession. And then they're all garbage, but like, it's still exciting, right? Pure Incense. Lansat Berry. There are more items to pick up. You really like Rapska, to be fair. Only reason you're coping right now. Hey, I mean, Crew got a win with a Rapska. Certainly not impossible. Alright, not a great item haul here. Didn't find anything to unlock with the item voucher. Do I heal? Like, do I use the paralyzed heal and I don't know, maybe a couple super potions? I think I do. I need the XP on this Mon. If you can get Victory Dance, you can be confident you can win. I feel like if this Mon can get Quiver Dance, I'm going to feel the same way. I'd even take Calm Mind. Calm Mind would still be pretty good for this Mon. We're not terribly slow. Mucka. Let's go Moonblast on this, I guess. I do think the potions, the super potions and paralyze heal were worth it here. This extra XP's surely going to be valuable. Just realized I'm leaning forward because I don't have my book set up. There we go. That way I don't have to lean forward to get to my mic. Down to 4 Moonblasts. I'm just keep using them, though. After all, this is the second to last trainer. The other one has 6 Pokemon, though. Last 3 Mons. I've got 3 Moonblast left. I should have gone for literally anything else there, but it doesn't matter because I have a gigantic level advantage. All right, time for Blaine. Sandspit's gonna cause me to take a little bit of damage over time, but that's fine because I have Drain Punch. All ghosts. Nothing I can Drain Punch there. That is a Mega Garchomp. We go for the Moonblast. It has Shadow Sneak, which is a priority move. Does not mean it's faster than me. Nihilego. Let's go Infernal Parade. Try to get the burn if it lives. It does not live. That's also a preferable outcome. Same thing here. Okay, I can punch the Rotom Freeze. Hey, stab triple axle. Good for you. Can you die this time, though? Thank you. So far, so good. At least in this gym. Mega Pincer will be a chatter target. Super effective. First I'm seeing Cramorant. I'm just gonna go for the Moonblast. And then first I'm seeing Toxtricity, which does resist everything I have except for Infernal Parade. Dies to Infernal Parade, which is what we'd like to see. I had a feeling it was going to use Accelerock, so I went for the Drain Punch to get that 3 HP back. Alright, here's Blaine himself. I can probably just Moonblast everything he's got. Again, Shadow Sneak is a priority move, does not mean it's faster than me. Wild Spupa in chat if he wants to catch it. Bug Pokemon introduced in Gen 6? 7. Maybe 7? Maybe 6. I think it's 6. Yeah. Maybe 5. Turns out I don't know, actually. Hello, God. God thought he could get the upper hand on me, but, oh. I'm gonna mark that high special defense, mid defense. Last mon is Arbok, which I've determined to be a Giga Tank. Gonna go for the Chatter. Then Infernal Parade. And then back to Chatter. Hit yourself. Or Charge, that works too. You are gonna heal here. You're not gonna heal here, you just wanted to die. Got it, fair enough. Alright. Blaine down. If you can guess what move Blaine gives us, I will give us a channel. Like, we're just gotta pay them for free. How am I doing for PP heals right now? Max Ether and Lepaberry. I don't hate taking the Super Potion full heal elixir. I think that's probably a decent idea. HP cap makes sense too, but I do have the Cooler Bag and Drain Punch. I don't know how important it is to have a bunch of HP cap. Move Tutor would be cope that I don't really need to deal with. So we're going to go Super Potion full heal and elixir. Mostly for the elixir, but the full heal helps too. And then Speed Swap is the TM. Nobody guessed because I forgot to remind you. And then everything else I'm just leave as it is. All right. Moving on to Giovanni. We're just gonna go straight on in. Last year is using Protect, which is annoying, but not like... I mean, okay, that's... When you do it twice in a row, it's really annoying. And you followed up with a priority move, priority Water Shuriken, and now I wish I had gone for Drain Punch. But now I know. Now I know that Glastrier is a Drain Punch target, because it has a priority move. Koraidon. Quad weak to Moonblast. Big Mom, but it has that quad weakness. Toxtricity again. Last time we one-shot it with Infernal Parade. That was the same level, so it should die again. Lycanroc has Sturdy, so I'm not going to one-shot it. Just go for healing myself, I guess. E-Speed, okay. Okay, new strategy for the Lycanroc is start with Shatter and then Drain Punch. Beedrill has Terra Shell, so we're just going to use our strongest move, which is Moonblast. Because no matter what, this is going to be considered half effectiveness, rather than, for instance, quarter effectiveness if I use Drain Punch, or a super effective if I use Shatter. How dare I continue this run without you? I mean, pretty easily I dare. I'm very good at daring. Why did I go for another Moonblast? I mean, I knew it would pick up, but, like, I really shouldn't have. Hi, God. Welcome back. Okay. I'm going to mark that low defense now. Think of the 5 stream streak. White. Papa could never. Papa, I think, had a 25 stream streak, so Papa could if you travel back in time a bit. Mega Latios. Mega Latios. Sorry, let me get that frog out of my throat. Howdy, Poro, welcome in. My Murph League All-Star teammate. This guy was apparently a grass-type trainer. Do we go for the Moonblast here? I think I do. I'm running low on them. I don't want to use a PP heal in here. But there's only a couple trainers left and Giovanni. Hopefully I get more chances to Shatter and Infernal Parade. I mean, it's gonna be an uphill climb for this Mon to win, because there is the slight issue of it having a 5 1/3 times weakness to fairy moves. Just a small, slight little detail. Does 5 times weakness even matter with that special defense? Apparently. Because I've survived some fairy moves. I've survived even some pretty big fairy moves, too. Lost a run last night to Skydrop Mon at Lance, and the game just got caught in a loop and couldn't do anything. Ah, that sucks. Skydrop Truant. Oh. Well, at least you got a bug to report. Yeah, what was the one we saw that was Strange Steam, I think it was? And then we also... Okay, that was Arctibac, so that's not going to be a thing anymore. We also saw... What was it? We just saw Dazzling Gleam. That was on a Boopalon in the double battle. Corrosive gas can kill lucky eggs. This is true. Corrosive gas is the biggest, I think the biggest crash out potential in RogueMon now. Xerneas, Bigmon. I'm gonna go Chatter though. I should have gone Moonblast. Howdy, hi, Delandros. Welcome in. All right, that is the last trainer before Giovanni. Kricketune. Scary first Mon. I think I'll go for Chatter. E-Speed. Take a little chip damage there. Arcanine. Not, unfortunately, a Moonblast target. So we're just hoping it hits itself. Drum Beating. That'll lower my speed. Which means I probably swapped the Carp. I should have swapped the Carp there. I'm still faster. I'm still faster than this. A Honchkrow. Ursaluna Blood Moon with Drought. Still faster. I guess we do have a fairly fast Mon here. Pounce is going to lower my speed even more. Alright, Carp, your turn. I don't want to get stuck in a Pounce loop. Last Mon, the ace is Hisuian Gudra. It lives, goes for the Stab Dragon Pulse, but I think we're good. One more. What? Okay, so you have a Bright Powder on. Alright. Giovanni down. You can guess what move Giovanni gives us. I will get you up the channel before I subscribe to the videos for free. I can't believe we're still alive. I think I'm gonna fight the Roots. Not the band, mind you. Roots 12 and 13. Alright, we got guesses of No Retreat, T-Bolt, Comeuppance. Any other TM guesses? If not, Gym TM is Bestow. Garbage. Alright, shop phase. Not doing anything with these. Everyone loves Questlove, this is true. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight the Roots. I will fight Roots 12 and 13. I'll have to rephrase it so that people know I am not fighting the musical group The Roots. Did I say Howdy Howdy Bees? I feel like I said Howdy Howdy Bees, but Howdy Howdy Bees anyways. I will play the Roots. I just like to see what that TM is. Until they remove your ability to go up these stairs, I'm gonna go check, you know? Oops, I meant to grab this. Instruct. I will not use my item voucher to unlock the ability to keep Instruct. Yashi Berry, toss that. Hey, they capitalize that instead of just saying roots or just capital roots. Okay, I really shouldn't try and read that out loud. Oh, hey. Apparently that Avalug was an Ampharos. Well, this Avalug's an Avalug. It does not have Liquid Ooze. Utility Umbrella. No. Howdy, Suzo. Welcome in. Wild Flabebe and chat. Who wants to catch it? Insect Plate. No. One more item to pick up. Energy Root. Takes me not to my HP cap. Okay.
And so the strong survive.
Stuzo, thank you for the resub. If you'd like to add a type to the queue, either in Classic or in Split, let me know. Dealer's choice. Let's add a type list to Split, because it's easier to add stuff to the Split queue. And type list means I don't have to make a decision. I think that once this run ends, either with a win or with more likely a loss, I am going to play my my run that I have going on my Steam Deck. I think that I'm so anxious to get back to that run. You think this wins? I don't know. You got a 50 stream, fuck it. You have a 50 stream streak, but I don't know if that means you know what you're talking about. I mean, our Milo didn't win. Why should this, with its 5 1/3 times weakness? It's 50-50? Fair enough.
Everything clean, nothing on fire, all by myself. Finally, things change when they don't place your core. It feels so strange not to hate you anymore.
Oh, you have Terra Shell. Okay.
But you wouldn't know, would you?
Can I have that HP back, please? Thanks. The mons you never think win always do. They don't always do. But they do a bit more often than you'd think. Well, I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? If you think they're not going to, and they do ever, they do more often than you think. It's a tautology. Relicanth. Yeah.
We've got company.
Yeah, this is a rough ability. Finny, Finn, and the Finns. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. I'm Relner. You may know me from the stream you're watching right now. Where I am me. I just tried to shout myself out. Finny Finn is who I'm trying to shout out. There we go. That's the right one. Howdy Finny, howdy Stokeworth, howdy Mills coming in with that raid. We are playing some Ascension 1 Ice-type RogueMon with a mon that essentially has a 5 1/3 times weakness to Fairy-type moves. Dark Fighting, 4 times weak to Fairy, and then Fairy Aura boosts Fairy-type moves by 1/3 for everyone on the field. Meaning, when we get hit by one, I just assume we're going to die. We've been hit by a few and have not died, so that's cool. But, yeah. We're close to the end of the run here, one way or another. Just doing this prize route before fighting the post-Geo rival and moving on to Victory Road. I should fight the double battle. Try and get that Carp Evo'd. Nice, Carp got a little bit of XP there. Not enough to get to Evo, but one step at a time. I might switch to it to try to get a bit more XP on it in this fight. Come on. Okay, only 3-pack. Only a 3-pack. How much more XP does the Carp need to get to the next level? 90 XP? I need this Tropius to do a troll move. That is not a troll move. Unfortunate for the Carp. Oh, soundproof Tropius. Nasty. Okay. Well, now I know, so I won't be doing that in a more important spot. Last trainer for the full clear of this segment. Can Erica offer the Founty item prize? Yes. I'm like 99% sure yes. All right. Next up is Rival 7. Got 3x chips to reroll to unlock the Shell Bell. Nice. I'm gonna swap to the Carpier to try and get it to hit it to get XP. Damn. It's worth a shot. You could have just hit yourself one time, man. You're about to swap out, aren't you? Yeah. And now comes the Palafin in hero form. Oh, we're dead. We are 100% dead. There's no way we live this. Yeah. Oh. There's the flare cannon. We knew it was going to happen eventually. Oh, it just had to be the freaking 0-day hero Palafin. What a mon. And I don't know if I don't think I mean that in a good way. Oh well. Yeah, this Palafin, not much of a threat, but it is fast. And then this Palafin, well, it doesn't have that much special attack, but it is a quad effective 130 power move. That's going to kill us pretty much anytime. Oh well. Well, we've answered the question. Can a mon with a 5 1/3 times weakness win Ice-type Ascension 1 RogueMon Split? Probably not. Probably not. At least not that one. Let's go ahead and I'm going to hold on, turn on my Steam Deck, and then give me just a second to set up the scene here. This is gonna be this is on my Steam Deck, and for some reason the color is a little bit off. But ah, that's me. What? Oh. Hold on. I didn't realize that was part of that scene. Let me disable everything on that scene except for the actual. There we go. Yeah, but you see The colors are a little bit weird on Steam Deck, at least when passing through the capture card. Try and reset it here. I did run into this issue with my my Switch. Still weird. Where it's like trying to do the high definition or high the HDR, high dynamic range or whatever it's called. One second. Let me try and figure this out. It might be an issue in the Steam settings, in the settings on the deck. There it is, enable HDR. Turn that off. Oh, that looks so much better. Okay. There we go. That looks better. So the main issue with this is, oh, wait, hold on. Let me also... plug in my controller into my Steam Deck, because I don't know if that's going to screw anything up with my controller settings that I have for this. So, it's going to be an awkward way to play it, and I'm only going to be able to play through OBS. So this is Ascension 2 typeless. Let me also make sure I have that made clear. Let's typeless. That is not a valid Pokemon type. You know what? Fair enough. That's on me. I'll just do it this way then. I'll do it manually. I need to do it this way. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then after that, I need... What else do I need to do to set up here? Oh, right. Make it show A3... Or A2, rather. I don't know what the real type count is for here, but if I win this, I will count it as an A2 typeless win, just because this is a cool mod. Okay. There we go. That's all that. I should have... You know what I should have done when I was doing all of that? I should have been running ads. Sorry about that. I'm going to run those ads now. And then, is there anything else I can do during this time? I can still... Maybe I can get to work on setting up my controller to work on my Steam Deck. Okay. Oh, right. It wants to use the D-pad. That's all that's happening here. But this works. I don't have a way to... Oh, I can still use this to control it. Okay, everything works. Everything works fine. Nice. Am I ready? Am I ready? That's a good question. Or is that, am I ready for Pokemon 20 questions? That's probably what it is. But I will recap everything that's happening in this seed. I guess during the ad break, I can do that. So basically, hold on. That's not how this works. I'm trying to push buttons on my tracker in OBS. I have to use this trackpad on the Steam Deck. So we start off here as a Fuecoco. Pretty solid mon. The main reason I ran it is because it had some really good moves, and it had quick draw. In Typeless, I just don't scout at all, so this was the best mon available, and it turns out it ended up being really good. We took 5 wells in the forest, so we got some extra XP. And in the forest, we evolved into a Breakson. We got +7 speed, which is very nice, +0 special attack, which basically locked us in knowing we were going to be a physical attacker the entire run, which gave a bit more clarity in terms of moves we could and could not take. From Brock, we took Remodeler. See up here. We have really not gotten any value out of Remodeler yet in this run. We took Mutator Bros, which I think ended up being Branch Poke. Oh wait, no, we did get Remodeler value, I think, because we have Drum Beating now, so that was Remodeler value, I'm pretty sure. And then level 36, we evolved into this Ogerpon, and we got all the speed and special defense we needed. No special attack we didn't need. A little bit of attack just to put the cherry on top there. So really great Evo here. It's a fantastic Evo, which is why I was really disappointed that this was an offline run that I started on my Steam Deck. Because it's so good. And then Misty, we learned... What team did we learn in Misty? I don't remember what team we learned in Misty, but it was something. I wish I remembered this. Then we got a TM voucher from Search, which we're still holding on to. So we have that TM voucher, and we also have a Remodeler. Erica, we took a found item. I think that's where we unlocked this Miracle Seed. And that was the last thing. That's right. Okay. So... let's go. There's still a few trainers to fight here on Cycling Road. Which is a cursed segment. Right, I changed the theme because when I first hooked the Steam Deck up to the what is it called? The capture card. Everything that was purple was a very bright pink that hurt the eyes. By the way, is there no sound coming through? No, there should be sound coming through. No, there's not. There we go. Okay. Just had to turn up the volume. This resists everything I've got except for Spectral Thief, so we Spectral Thief. Which does also let us steal his defense. Spectral Thief is one of my favorite moves, I think, in Split. It's a really cool ghost-type move. It steals away stat increases, which really helps if Mon, boosts his defense and you want to hit with a physical move. Oh, hey, look, it's Scrafty. I remember this guy from about 10 seconds ago. Steelix. I guess will be a drum beating. Drum beating is my only non-contact move. I did pass up the chance to learn Magnitude with my TM voucher. I thought I could do better, and so far I haven't. Power Gem's gonna be super effective. I can't do wing attacks back to back, so we're gonna go Spectral Thief, which is actually gonna do more damage anyways. Sometimes I just forget that Steel doesn't resist Ghost and Dark anymore. Dive is fine, it's not really doing that much damage. Can't use the same move twice in a row. It's the whole point of the curse. But this is where hard press is kind of not helpful, is if I need to use another move after hitting him on once. I can't really use hard press because it's going to be super low power. It's really mainly an issue with this specific curse, but, there was a flaw in the move. The move has an issue. Go beat some drums here. This is a one Mon trainer, so it's gonna be a high level Mon. Just use the big stab move that is also boosted by Miracle Seed. A little hard press here. First time seeing Pyukumuku, which surprises me because I'm not very far removed at all from the run I was just doing. Oh, speed boost, a little spooky here. A little Spooky Muku. I have not evolved my carpet in this run. I want to get rid of this speed drop. Are you gonna try... You're not gonna try a string shot again, right? Because you definitely see kill on the carp, surely. Yeah. You're lowering my speed anyways. Alright, well... It probably outspeeds me at this point. Oh, quick draw coming in clutch. I'll get the carp a little bit of XP too. Level 17. Level 18. The main issue that this run has is that I have no heals and I don't have a drain move. This Mon with Drain Punch, or, I mean, ideally, Bitter Blade. Bitter Blade would be so good. Bitter Blade would just change everything for this run. Stab Bitter Blade. Now I'm thinking about it, and I know it's not going to happen because that's just not how it works, but I'd very much like that. So down 120 HP. I'll still take, I think, a couple fights. There was a wild Cacturne in chat, by the way, if anyone wants to catch it. Not gonna delve. Poison Dragon. Just gonna go hard press here. I don't want to catch the. Don't want to fight this last guy with his 20 Pokemon. Yeah, you're happy to fail the Cacturne. Who would want one of those the worst Pokemon ever? I'm editorializing a little bit there. Ooh, you live? You blizzard? I should be fine though, right? It's only neutral. Still does a little bit more than I would like, and I can't use the same move twice in a row. Do I call the segment here? I'd like to be 65. 65 is usually the level I like to think of myself as hitting when I walk into Koga's gym in A2, so we'll go for at least one more fight. Volcanion, water, fire. Don't use hard press for sure. Just gonna go. Oh, right, I can't do that. Gonna go Spectral Thief then. Clanging Scales. That's a pretty big move. Oh, and it crit. All right, we're done after this fight. Thankfully, it does not have Sap Zipper. Get me out of here. All right, well, next up is Koga. No Gamba here, because y'all haven't really seen this Pokemon really do anything other than fight in a cursed route, so we'll just go. Let's go with just use the super effective moves. I'm also gonna put a little what's the word? Qualifier that this is a Steam Deck run. So this wasn't a run that I started on stream. And that's also why, if there's any performance issues, it's because it's on Steam Deck rather than on a PC. I'm trying, like, I'm still in the scrappy mindset. I'm like, okay, Megaladios, this is fine. I just go hit Moonblast. I do not have Moonblast. I have Spectral Thief for you. I do get my last level up move here at 66 pretty soon. Good crit to one-shot the Megaladios. I don't know if we necessarily need the crit, but we got it. Raylan, we can just easily go for a wing attack. We could go for Spectral Thief to steal that defense up, but I think Wing Attack will do well enough. Oh, you're fast. I keep trying to use the tracker displayed on OBS. That's not how this works. Genesect. I'm just gonna go for the wing attack. V-Create. That's a pretty big move. I do have decent physical defense and a lot of HP. Okay. The thing I don't have is healing. Oh my god, it's contrary. It's using contrary V-Create. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Genesect with contrary V-Create is wild. Also, this doesn't work. I can't do that. Wait a second. Can I... Yeah, leave a note. Okay, I do not use this. Alright, nope. Nope. Just... Wait. Get me out of here. Alright. New lesson is don't try to use the save notes things when trying to stream this on Steam Deck. Contrary Genesect with V-Create is wild. Oh, man. I'm almost disappointed that it died because I kind of wanted to Spectral Thief it away its all of its boosts. Kikumuku again. I did not one-shot this last time when I used, I think it was wing attacks. I'm just going to go for the drum beating. How is this run doing for PP heals, by the way? We have an ether, and that's it. Gotcha. And this is not Ascension 1, so I'm not going to be able to use the bed in, what's it called? Silpho. Solar Blade. If this thing had a really, like, if it had, like, Desolate Land, I would take Solar Blade in a heartbeat. But I really don't think I can afford to drop drum beating for a 2-turn move, even if it is a little bit stronger. So I'm going to say no to Solar Blade. Well, that was my last level up move. I keep on looking at my heals and realizing I don't have them. I have 20 HP in healing. I might as well just use it now to be a little bit safer. It's not going to help me later, is it? I'm going to need an absolutely free Koga. Kyurem White, that is Dragon Fire, right? Dragon Ice. Okay, Hard Press. Sand Tomb. As long as I one-shot you, this isn't really going to be an issue. But if I don't one-shot, I'm going to take a fairly decent chunk in chip damage, and thankfully we don't. Or when we do one-shot. Oh my god, you cannot have Kyurem and Reshiram. That's not okay. Okay, at least you're using a quad-resisted Mega Drain here. Howdy, Noah Gerson. Thank you for the 450 stream streak. Heatran. Big Mon resists my moves that I would like to use. This is not Scrafty, Finny. I'm sorry. We got Flare Cannoned by the Route 22 rival. And that's pretty much just a guaranteed one-shot. So instead, I'm playing the Ascension 2 typeless run I had going on my Steam Deck. With this this Ogerpon fire masked thing. It's a really good mod. Really, I do play it on my Steam Deck. It's really cool. If I want to play, but I don't feel like streaming. Yeah. Turns out 5 1/3 weakness. Slight issue. Slight issue. Now, this mon is testing out a different question of do you need HP heals to win? I do enjoy playing RogueMon off stream, but I don't play it that much. I don't know how many attempts this is on typeless for my Steam Deck, but it's not a ton. Usually my off-stream game is just Slay the Spire. Oh, Scizor has Hex. Supersonic, I'm now confused. I have a person bear, I'm just gonna use it. Precipice Blade, that's a pretty big move. Okay. Come on, someone come out with, like, okay, Supreme Overlord. I don't like that you have Supreme Overlord, but I'm glad he only came out second. Unfortunately, I don't think... Okay, that was a crit. I don't think Spectral Thief steals the Supreme Overlord buff, unfortunately, because it's not stages. It's just a boost. That, an invisible boost. Wild Fido in chat, by the way, if who wants to catch it. Are you going to try and heal this? You are. Damn. I was hoping you wouldn't. If I knew they were going to try and heal, I probably would have swapped to the Carp. How many heals does Koga have? Just the one, right? 2 Hyper Potions. Okay. Are you using another one here? I assume so. Yeah. Using a lot of my Spectral Thieves here. I need to go for wing attacks, unfortunately. This is gonna be a little bit tedious. Okay, I'm gonna go for one more. I'm gonna go for one Spectral Thief. This should pick up. Okay. Ooh, I'm going to swap to the Carp next turn. Carp hit level 20, so it doesn't matter if it dies now. Chien Pao. Pyro Ball on the Chien Pao. How do I keep getting on runs? Well, this one bonus day, I started offline. This run is being played on my Steam Deck. So as for how, it's just a matter of having played... Oh, no. Lowering my accuracy, and I've already got the Carp dead. Ah, shit. That's not good. No. Time to get some luck. Last 2 Mons. Archeops, it's going to be another Hard Press. Hard Press is actually carrying right now. Pressure, it's fine. And we aren't missing. Okay, the Ace, last Mon. To take down Koga. It's just a Sand Slash. I have super effective stab, Miracle Seed boosted drum beating. And we don't miss. Alright. Koga down. If you can guess what move Koga gives us, I will get you to the channel. If you're already subscribed, I'll get day ones for free. And the Carp is evolving. into an Omastar. Really weak Carp Evo. Gonna learn Leaf Storm. Nah. You'll be okay without Leaf Storm. Fickle Beam? Nah. At least it's nice and defensive and fast. Any other team guesses besides Fire Punch and Tickle? Oh, right. I don't have the TM obfuscation turned on my Steam Deck. My bad. All right, XP candies for the Ogrepon, courtesy of evolving the Carp. All right. Cap increase, price selection, an item voucher in addition to the TM voucher. What would I use that item voucher on? Maybe like an ability patch, if we find one. No, we have no heals. I take the Hyper Potion, Super Potion. This is pretty obvious. We will not be teaching Aeroblast. Shop Phase. Turn that heal powder into a full heal. Leave the other things as they are. Do I turn this Hyper Potion into a bunch of Super Potions? I might do that. I have really high HP. I should keep one big heal for oh shit situations. Alright, Cleanse Phase. Get rid of all this stuff. Never wanted it anyways. Okay. Well, there are, what, 7 TMs coming up between Safari Zone and Silphco? So many opportunities to use our TM voucher and remodeler. Surely we get a good physical fire move, maybe even Bitter Blade, maybe a drain move. I will unlock any physical fire move. Because as soon as I have one of those in my moveset, I can use Remodeler to upgrade it when an upgrade becomes available. If an upgrade becomes available. Was Drum Beating a level up move? Or was it a Remodeler? Oh, it was a level up move. So no, we actually have not gotten Remodeler value yet. Lure Ball. Chilling Water. That's a special move. I don't want special moves, ever. I have 55 special attack and 211 physical attack. Comet Shard. No thank you. Fist Plate. Expert Belt. I might have unlocked an Expert Belt, but probably not. We don't actually have incredible coverage. There's a lot of stuff that we don't hit super effective. Flame Burst is unfortunately a special move, so I would rather just keep my TM voucher. Like, I could teach for remodeler value, but instead I could just save the TM voucher for the move that would be remodeled. Lunge. Lunge is a solid physical move. But I don't really think I need bug type. So I'm gonna pass on lunge. The advantage to lunge would be if I later pick up leech life, but again, same thing with flame burst. Just wait until I get the move I actually want. Berry juice. I guess I can equip that. Nah. I'd rather just keep on my Miracle Seed. Shuffleberry, toss that. Mago Berry, toss that. And full heal takes me right up onto my status cap. So status heals are looking good. HP heals still a little questionable. So not great to grab strength. Just pretending I'm gonna make it that far in this run. This is A2, so it's a bit tougher than that Scrafty run. We of course do have a much better Mon. Haven't taught Fly yet. Thank you, bonus day. Do I have any more curse segments left, by the way? Pokemon Mansion Victory Road. Yeah, okay, I do. 2 more. Alright, first thing we do here, of course, is go get the card key. And then I'm going to pick up all the TMs. By the way, how many of my status heals are full? I keep trying to use my PC to check. My Steam Deck. Antidote Paralyze heal, and I've got 5 full heals. Okay. So don't even have any berries I could equip. If I remember correctly, the Galley did live a Spectral Thief last time, didn't it? You guys wouldn't know because it would have been before I was streaming this run. Okay, well, we crit that time, so I don't know anything. And that does get me to level 69. So now we can pick up whatever we want. Other than status heals. Earth Power, special move, don't want it. Lagging Tail, don't want it. Awakening. We'll toss that. coat. And just go ahead and not risk running into a trainer. So, 4th floor, there will be a TM. Parting shot, no thank you. The club. There was a wild H slash in chat if you wanted to catch it. I'll throw a ball. Could always use a shiny H slash, you know? Muscle band. Ghost gem. I could equip that with Spectral Thief one time. I'd rather just keep boosting drum beating. Absorb bulb, toss that. Power herb, toss that. There's still 1 or 2 more TMs. I think this might be the last one. Powder. Nope, don't want that. And yeah, I think that was the last TM in here. Another expert belt. Max Ether is huge. In order to full clear Silph Go, I'm going to need to be able to use a lot of wing attacks. And another ghost ship. Alright, how do I want to approach this? There's still 10 more items to pick up. These ones are blocked by a trainer. Electric or Choreo, that'll be a Spectral Thief situation, I guess. Everything else is resisted. Twin Beam. Does wing attack kill from here? It might. It's probably a roll. I'm trying to save PP because full clearing Silph Go is going to be a very difficult task for this mon. I do have an elixir. I do not have an elixir. I haven't... What? What did I take from Koga? Oh, right, the Hyper Potion full here. Oh, Hyper Potion, Super Potion, rather. Whatever. Electric Gem. Skyplate. And Pitaya Berry. Bitter Malice, not Bitter Blade. It's gonna lower my attack, though, which is a bit stinky. Dynamic Punch is nasty. I'm just gonna swap to the Carp. Surely you missed another Dynamic Punch, right? Or can the Carp get this one? Probably not. The Carp probably can't get this one. Thank you for missing Dynamic Punch. Miracle Seed and Lower Helix. There's a lot going for this run, yeah. Hisuian Braviary. I'm just gonna assume that this level difference I can get away with using Wing Attack. Assumptions aren't always working out. All right. Let's start working our way up from the bottom. Oh, hey, it's me. Well, I think I can get away with using Wing Attack here. Oh, Sucker Punch is apparently in the move reminder. Not something I would probably teach. Okay, you and your freaking priority moves, man. Sucker Punch, Thunderclap, what's next? Okay, nothing on the Illumise, thankfully. I mean, I'm getting away with using a lot of wing attacks, which is very fortunate. I am still only on trainer number 6, though. Just had a hunch that wing attack wasn't going to get it done there. Lycanroc M. We'll beat a drum here. Stab Fire Pledge, just a little bit of damage. And go ahead and Super Potion now. I really need some of these remaining 7 items to be HP heals, though. Or PP heals. Both, really. If our next items could just be like, I don't know, a super potion, sorry, no, a hyper potion, 2 super potions, or a, what's it called? Moo Moo Milk, and like 2 max elixirs, I'd be okay with that. just lives. Thankfully, it's using a move that's going to do 1 HP with each hit. Burning Bulwark. Can't get burned. I'm a fire type. Howdy, howdy, Jesus. Welcome in. We are on a run that I started on my Steam Deck here. An Ascension 2 typeless run. You have Seed Sower, so I actually might not want to kill you. No, I want to kill you. Okay. Maybe you don't do anything. Steel Wing. So you do 2 damage to me. I get back quite a bit more than that. How many balls do I have? I'll throw one. Oh no, you're making me use wing attack, you jerk. I just wanted to heal off of your ability. Got outplayed. Like, outplayed into killing the guy, but... You know what would really suck? Is instruct in a double battle into hitting a multi... Oh. Yeah, instruct into hitting, like, Earthquake or something, and hitting into Destiny Bond. Oh, that'd be something. Alright, level 71, we'll pick up the rest of the items that we can, which is not all of them, actually. We still can't get the items on the 9th floor. I forgot to unlock those. Or unblock them, I guess. Chill Drive. Falling asleep? Alright, have a good one. Have a good nap, Stuzo. Already got these. Already got those. Potion, yay, a 20 HP heal. Ability patch. I was just talking about this. That if we could have taken the item voucher from Koga to unlock that ability patch. Unfortunately, we did not. Probably prefer a quick draw anyway, since this mon is not the fastest gun in the West. I think I already got this one here, right? Oh, let's use this feature. Yeah. There's one more item I can access without fighting a trainer. It's this one over here. Do you want to go outside, Holmes? You're very loud. And I know you think that's a point of pride, but it's also very annoying. Another fist plate. Alright, I'll be right back. think he just wanted fresh water. He's drinking happily. Also, while Donovan checking was a cache, it's probably your last chance, considering I don't know how long it's been up there.
Such a pleasure. Remember when you tried to kill me twice? Oh, how
Okay.
we laughed and laughed, except
Remaining items require fighting trainers.
under the
So we'll start with the one on the 9th floor. Requires fighting one trainer for getting 2 items.
your freedom taken.
And then I'll probably fight until hit level 72.
I used to want you dead, but now I only want you gone.
The more wing attacks we can use, the better. Or the more mons we can one-shot with a wing attack, the better, I should say. Well, I don't want to go wing attack on you because you have increased your defense, so I'll go Spectral Thief instead. And now your defense boost is mine instead.
Say, how'd you get in my room?
This is why I love Spectral Thief.
So I could live forever. It's such a shame the same will never happen to you.
2 wing attacks left.
That life left. That's what I'm counting on. All that you
Still 62 Pokemon left. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay.
don't know if there's gonna be a Portal 3 or not.
Who's next?
I'm gonna have some of my friends here in the band show you a thing or two what we do with tech.
I already fought you.
Take it away.
Let's fight you next. I think after I hit level 72, the next thing I'm gonna do is fight the rival. Last wing attack. I could max ether the wing attack right now, but I'm just gonna Spectral Thief the Gengar.
By my only friend. Oh, did you think I meant
And
would be funny if it weren't?
I'm gonna go for drum baiting on the Umbreon. It did increase his defense, but Spectral Thief is not very effective, so okay, we got the crit anyways.
I don't need anyone now. When I delete you, maybe I'll start feeling
Where's my max ether? There it is.
that's what I'm counting.
Use that on wing attack because that is the most value I can get out of a max ether is 35 PP.
Now I only want you gone. Now I only want you.
Fairy Aura Buzzwole. It's not quite as impressive as my Fairy Aura Scrafty. And by impressive, I mean unfortunate. Okay, cannot get away with wing attack on the Terrakion. It's gonna go for a drum beating here. We do have to run ads soon. I think I just play through them. Tablets of Ruin lower my attack, which is really annoying. I don't know if we get the full clear on this run. I just don't think the PP heals are there, the HP heals aren't there. Only thing that's there is the status heals, and we aren't getting statused. Is there a critter pup? Is there a bug? He loves bug hunting. Did you get it? Alright, there's level 72. Let's go grab the 9th floor items. Timer ball and relic copper. And then you won't let me heal, right? You think I'm busy here? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so... I guess it's time to fight the rival. Give me a sense for what I need in terms of PP. Draco's ult. Big Mon, gonna have to Spectral Thief this. Doesn't even give me a boost. Can wing attack it to finish it off, which is nice. Low Bunny can definitely just wing attack. Mega Low Bunny, that is. Lives into Frustration, which is going to be pretty strong. If I lose another 50, I might have to Hyper Potion before Geo and then just move on. We like seeing mods with those that quad weakness to fighting. And the rival's ace is the Politoad. But the rival has smart AI, so he's going to go for the Wave Crash, so I can't just get away with using a weak move on him and trying to get value out of Seed Sower. I'm gonna fight the last mandatory trainer for Geo, and then probably get to level 73 before I pick up this next and last item. This is not going to get me to 73, just barely. There should be a trainer left who only has one Mon, right? Yeah, Tamer Kim on the 5th floor. I know exactly who that is. Manaphy? Do I go for the wing attack? Am I greedy here? Do I just go for the drum beating because it's a 600 BST Pokemon at level 46? I'm gonna be greedy. Do not be greedy. Greed is bad. Greed was the wrong play. Okay, you're only doing 12 damage. Maybe greed's the right play. We can be a little greedy. Especially if you're using hold back. Nice, got the high roll. Alright, level 73. Now go pick up that last item. I really hope it's some sort of heal. Heal powder. Okay, I should have specified, you're right. I should have specified some sort of heal other than a status heal, because I already have plenty of those. Just toss the paralyze heal, I guess. There's no way this gets the full clear. There are still, excluding Geo, right? So there are still 38 Pokemon left. Yeah, there's no chance to full clear. I'm just gonna go get a little bit more XP. No, I don't want to risk having to use the Hyper Potion. I think I just use the regular potion and fight Geo here. Oh, yeah, you're not going to be able to see the heals because I'm playing this one on my Steam Deck. So here are the heals. 1 Hyper Potion, and then 6 full heals and an antidote. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Next up is Geo, right. I don't want to get any more XP. Yeah, I don't want to risk it. There's a wild wine on a chat, by the way, if anyone wants to catch it. I don't know if I said that already. I don't want to have to use this Hyper Potion. I will if I must, but ideally I don't. There are 6 Mons here. I'm gonna open up with a hard press. Howdy, Tolkien. Thank you for the hydrate. Slaking. That's a big Pokemon. Drum beating. Good, one shot, okay. Mega Absol. I don't have anything super effective for it. There are 4 Mons left. I'm just gonna drum beat. Gonna beat to the march of my own drum or something like that. Cramorant lives. This is a guaranteed crit. Did not do very much, thankfully. I maybe could have taken another fight or two, but it's risky, you know. You never know what these late game trainers are gonna have. Photon Geyser, this could still hurt. 100 power move. Guaranteed to do whatever does the most damage between physical and special. Okay, not really a problem. Iron Leaves is the last Mon. Spectral Thief is my strongest move for it. Alright. Giovanni down. I probably could have gone for a few more trainers, but I would not have gotten the full clear. There was no way to get the full clear. I need to remember to get the Master Ball when I have Ball Master. This has a guaranteed extra ball. Next up is Sabrina. What's up, puppy? Hi. Just reminded myself about something. One. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. You want this one? I healed onto Sabrina. Slow start Dreadnought. I could go for the quad effective drum beating, and I will. But I'm just sort of thinking I could also maybe try to not use my best move. Save some PP. Same thing here, but it's only neutral. Circle throw misses, which is fortunate. Could have probably gone for wing attack there, actually. Would have done half as much damage as drum beating. Actually, less than half as much, because I do have the Miracle Seed. First time seeing Grumpig. I'm just gonna go for the wing attack. Does one shot, okay. Caldeo, wing attack here too. Super effective. Swampert, Mega Swampert definitely needs to be drum beating. Slowking can probably get away with a Spectral Thief. It is super effective. Might have been able to get away with a wing attack, but there's not that many Pokemon in here, so it's not as critical to keep using wing attack PP. Mega Audino, Big Mon, gets a hard press. It's gonna be super effective. It just holds on. Not even with Sturdy, just happens to have just enough defense and HP. Big XP, though. So Lazzle, I've never seen this before. Gonna go Spectral Thief. Could maybe have gotten away with a wing attack, rather. Luxray has Embody Aspect, so we go for Spectral Thief. Basically, any Pokemon that has one of the Embody Aspects, or like Intrepid Blade, Behemoth, or Dauntless Shield, rather, those guys get the Spectral Thief treatment, as do those Psychic Megas. Just lives into super effective Shockwave. Does not poison me, thankfully. Last trainer before Sabrina. Drum beating. Yeah, apparently that has some pretty hefty defense. First I'm seeing Honchcrow. Why is everything living with 1 HP? What is this?
We've got company.
Crisp and company, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, y'all. I am Relner. I'm playing a Ascension 2 typeless RogueMon run here. No, don't shout out RogueMon, shout out Idle Crisp. I cannot talk and type at the same time. It's very difficult. This is a run that I started on my Steam Deck. I'm actually still playing it on my Steam Deck, but I'm running it through a capture card so I can actually play it on stream. I had another run earlier today that I started, on stream, but it was terrible. It was a terrible Pokemon. This is not a terrible Pokemon. I was running a Scrafty with no special defense, and it had Fairy Aura. So essentially, it had a 5 1/3 times weakness to Fairy type moves. This is much better. So, on to Sabrina. But yeah, hope your runs were going well too. Well, better than mine had gone. But yeah, in case you're... a lot of the stuff that normally works in these streams, like the heals command, for instance, they're not going to work on this because right now it is on my Steam Deck and not my stream PC. But, anyways, let's just focus on beating Sabrina here. This is a typeless A2 run, I said that already. Start off as a Fuecoco into Breakson, and then finally into this Ogerpon. And we got there's a great Evo from the Breakson to the Ogerpon that I will show y'all after this gem. Had a really good Sableye, but it evoed into a Shiftry. Oh. Yeah, that's basically... Well, okay, to be fair, I was running a Sneasel that evolved into that Scrafty I was talking about. So it's not like it was ever not a problem having quad weaknesses. Yeah, it was disappointing to evolve a really good Sneasel into a very problematic Scrafty. And we got one shot by Flare Cannon on the Route 22 rival before Victory Road. Origin Palkia, big mon, but we do have Stab, Drum Beating with Quick Draw. I mean, not with Quick Draw, with Miracle Seed. Oh, that's not good. Okay, here's what we do. Drum Beating. Swap to the Carp. Carp can eat the Bide. And then please don't heal. Shit. That's not good. At this point, it should be slow enough that I can get off all 3 of my hits. Or this might only take 2. Could be a roll. Don't... You cannot potion here because you are biting. What? Okay, so even the Unleash is priority? I thought the Unleash wasn't priority. Ah. Damn it. Alright, well, this is awkward. Runs over. Let's take a look at the log. So this was our ogre pawn. Really nice. Oh, that actually reminds me. We did see. This was crazy. It was. Which one was it that had contrary? The Genesect. Yes, there was a contrary Genesect with V-Create. Where is V-Create on this? There it is. Level 28. Ran to this, and if it didn't already have just a terrible stat spread and no defense and no HP, that could have been really nasty. This is a terrible stat spread though. 254 speed. Awful Pokemon to run into if it had like, oh hey, Misty Explosion. Yeah, that would be terrible. Yeah. So this was a rough run. I mean, it was a great run, but I think I played that one poorly, trying to figure out exactly how Bide works. Or was that just a ridiculously fast Pokemon? No, it was not ridiculously fast. It was mostly just that it had that Bide is priority even on the damaging turn. So I don't know if there was a way out of that other than just not hitting at all until it was out of Bides, which is probably what the play was. All right, well, so it goes on the Steam Deck run, which I think is now frozen. No. I think it's frozen. Okay, which is fine because that's not what I'm going to be continuing on. Let's go ahead and drop those sources and bring back our regularly scheduled desktop run. Unplug this from the controller reconnected. And just give me 1 second here. Alright, I'm back. And now I can actually play on my proper setup. And on this setup, we are doing Ascension 1. Because I'm trying to full clear Ascension 1 again, now that Split is out. We were doing all-day Ice-type runs yesterday. That's what that Scrafty run came from. But now we get to just go to the queue. Next up is Fairy-type. Oh, there we go. What did I just pick up? Was it a gem? It was a muscle band. Close enough. It had 2 words. Swirlix, Tinkatink, Impidimp. Let's go with the Tinkatink. We do have super effective Poison Fang, as well as Bulk Up and Cross Chop, which is going to do as much as Poison Fang. But it has the chance to miss. I'm just going to go for the Poison Fang. How much does this do? Not quite half. Better just go for 2 more Poison Fangs rather than a Bulk Up first. I'm gonna do a bit of scouting. I really like Togepi in Fairy-type runs. That was my Ascension 2 winner, was Togepi. Or was it a Flabébé? It was one of those. It was either a Togepi or Flabébé. Yeah. Died to Sabrina. So that one didn't even make it as far as her Scrafty. I do know that there is a Togepi here somewhere in one of these routes. By the way, what kind of balls do I have? No luxury balls, so that's not going to help us. Lemonade is nice. Absorb Bulb is basically nothing. What is Flower Veil, by the way? Protects friendly grass-type Pokemon from getting status conditions and having their stats look for other Pokemon. So grass Pokemon with Flower Veil is kind of crazy good. Am I gonna die? Am I gonna have to catch a Morlul? Come on. At level 6, too. It's gonna be like 1 level higher than me. Or 1 speed higher than me. Yep, exactly. 1 speed higher than me. Classic. And then the Snubble's faster. I'm gonna go ahead and catch that because I do like Leech Life, and I do like a Mon that's faster and not level 6. It is a special attacker. Oh, that's... I like this Snubble. Overdrive Flash Cannon with good special attack. Plus Leech Life is also there with some... It doesn't have negative physical attack, you know. Still looking for that Togepi, though. I'm Junior. Togepi must be here. So we know it exists. Because it was in the balls. There it is. Still no luxury ball, so just catch it in whatever. Quick draw, dig, hydro cannon. I'm not gonna go with the Togepi. I like the snowball a lot more. Do I catch more snowballs? I think I catch more snowballs. This is too good to pass up. Other ability is minus. I definitely think I prefer Swift Swim to minus, but this one's a little bit faster, so it's probably what we lead with here. One more Snubble. Okay, yeah, first one we got was the best one, as it tends to be the case. Because the first one you catch tends to be the one that convinces you to catch more of them. And it might just be because it has the better IVs. I think I take Ballmaster here. Or Status Cap. No, we'll take Ballmaster. After all. Clearly this is a dog, it needs to be playing fetch. So the scroller in the top left is the mons that we have one with. Sorry, top left, over that way, is the mons that we have one with in Split. So just 3 mons there. If we switch over to the classic scene, we've got all, I think, like 23 mons that we've won with, from 18 Ascension 1 wins to 6 Ascension 2 wins. I use the little small 2D sprites for the A1 for the classic wins, and then I'm using the 3D models for A2 wins, which are it's a little bit harder to parse, but I wanted them to be different. What is Overdrive? Just regular damage. It's just a 10 damage move. Or 10 PP, 80 power move. Got it. Don't like that the Duosion's faster than me. Can I get my HP back? Not all of it. Down 11 HP. This is where I will just use a potion, at least this early in the game. Also, howdy, Leopardly. Wild Dupe Biter and Jack wants to catch it. Howdy, Thomas, hi. Thank you for the 7 stream streak. I think I threw in one too many streaks there, actually. Level 13 move is Charge Beam. Okay. I'll take that over Spotlight. %70 chance to raise special attack on Charge Beam. It's a fantastic move. Oh, you resist everything I've got. So we're just gonna go for my strongest move, which is Flash Cannon. Well, now you don't resist anything I've got because you have no type. Down 11 HP again, but we now have a pretty significant level advantage, so I might just go for charge beams and leech life to get back a bit of HP. Alright, level 16, and it's a perfect time to pick up items. Small XP candy, nice. Gets me to 17. Those small XP candies are pretty big early on. I actually think I might equip that power lens, especially having gotten that extra XP from the candy. Getting some more EVs could be very valuable, especially on a special attacking mon. Lash Out does more damage if the user has had a stat load. So I'm gonna go Charge Beam to try and get my stats up, because this thing is gonna eat a few hits. We should be good now. I'm not going to want to keep the power lens on for Brock because I don't want to be slower for the entirety of Brock. But for Liam and for the rival, I think we can manage it. So we don't die to this Make It Rain. Ow! I'm gonna need to heal here because I might get... I'm assuming I get outsped by the Impidimp. Yeah. All works out, though. Rare candy right here. Ice Seal? Okay, I'll take it. Alright, we are leaving on the power lens for Liam, but we're putting back on the egg for Brock. Ow, that grind hurts. Alright, so we've got a fair number of special IVs there. I'll put on the egg. And here we go. Cannot start setting up Charge Beam on the Diglett. I'm going to go lead off with a Flashed Cannon. That's a one-shot. Level 19 move is Confusion. I think I just have so little attack, I probably shouldn't keep Leech Life. There is a case to take this over Overdrive since Charge Beam and Overdrive have coverage overlap. Yeah, I'm actually gonna take it over Overdrive. Okay, now we get to work on using the Charge Beam. And paralyzed, with no way to heal it. Thankfully, we do seem to be pretty fast. Protean, Super Fang. And a potion here. Just trying to keep out of kill range with whatever it's trying to do. Another potion here. Thunderbolt. Not doing very much. Last one on the ace is Phantom. With Blast Burn, we live with 4 HP, and we one-shot it. Okay. Whew. Sorry, I got a very itchy nose. Okay, Rock down. If you can guess what move Rock gives us, I will get to the channel. If you subscribe, that we're doing. I will let you pick a day of RogueMon for free. There we go. So what's our price here? Potion and Ether, Status Heal, Luck Instance, or Potion Investment. Pretty lackluster prizes here. I'll take the Potion, Ether, and Status Heal. Give me an Antidote. We are set to evolve pretty soon. Ideally, we evolve into a mon that evolves again, but the top top 6 most likely do not evolve again. A lot of these mons don't evolve again. Pretty much all of them don't evolve again, other than, let's see, we got about a 6, 12, 16, 20, 24% chance to evolve again. 1 in 4 is not too bad. Gym TM is Revenge. Revenge is not the Snubble way. I'm going to trade in this Ice Heal for a Paralyze Heal, because I am currently paralyzed, and so that suggests that in the future I will also get paralyzed. Drop the Power Lens, because I'm no longer allowed to keep it. And moving on to Route 3. This is Ascension 1, so we only have 1 curse segment. That curse segment is Route 6 and 11. I feel like we have a good enough stat spread that as long as our EVO isn't just absolutely awful in terms of where the stats go, even a lower BST mon should be in a good position. Especially an A1. I have to go for... Actually, I don't need to go for anything because you just used Chloroblast, so you did about half of your max HP to yourself. Hi DVD, welcome in. Oh, I needed to change my title, by the way. Water Pledge could do some damage, or not, actually. You have no special attack. Oh, so close to the level up there. I'm down 20 HP. I do have Leech Life, so I'm gonna not heal just quite yet. There we go, Mon that's weak to Leech Life. No Liquid Ooze. Population Bomb. Doing 1 damage at a time, I can handle that. Level 23, we will get our Evo. Snowball Evo is it something that evolves again? Is it something good? It is Aromatisse, one of Seedsy's favorite Pokemon. Not Aromatisse, Alcremie. Yeah, it's same. Don't worry about it. This is okay. Life Dew is illegal, so I don't want that. That is a good Oh, this is a great Pokemon. All right. Holmes, I think, wants to go outside because he's barking at me even though the door is open. Is that right? You want to go outside? Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, yes, this is a great Pokemon, now that I've had more time to look at it. This is fantastic. This is kind of exactly what kind of mon you're looking for. So I just need moves now. We learn moves every 5 levels, up to level 50. Gonna need to replace Leech Life with, ideally, Draining Kiss. But some sort of special drain move would be great. Wild Grumpig and Chatting Must Gadget. Ooh, Lumberry, nice. Endure is mildly annoying. Not really a problem, but mildly annoying. Alright, moving on to Mount Moon. Full clear should definitely be attainable with this mon. Just need to have good chances to use Confusion. Not pick up any items until we hit level 25 and get that next move. Or at least see the next move. No guarantee we actually get it, because it could be garbage. Starting with the mandatory trainers. And trainers who I might accidentally run into while trying to grab items. Vessel Ruin lowers my special attack. Still one-shot, though, so it's fine. First hit I take, and it also confuses me. We don't hit ourselves. We never hit ourselves, you know? Gonna get a fair amount of XP on this trainer, I think. It's probably gonna overshoot 25. Level 25 move is Pluck. Pluck is shed coverage, but I'd rather have Leech Life for draining. So, I'm not gonna take Pluck. Now I think I go until I hit level 26 because I've overshot my level by just a touch. Do have ads to run soon. We'll do that. We'll snooze them until after until after Mount Moon. Just get to work on that now. There we go. One snooze. I could probably wait until 27 to pick up items, honestly. I'm just gonna keep pushing it back until we have a reason to just pick up items. The other ability on this Mon was minus, so we don't want a ability capsule. Maybe an ability patch could be something better, though. Oh. That was not even a Rock. That was the Stuffle the whole time. Apologies for the barking. Level 27 move right here. Not move, but level 27 right here. And then we pick up items. Iron. I think I skip defensive vitamins. Lepaberry. Ganlinberry. I don't have anything equipped right now, so I might as well equip it. This is a fantastic Mon already. Just needs moves. Moronga Berry. No thanks. Actually, Moronga Berry would probably be better than this Ganlin Berry, but whatever. Pluck again. We just got Pluck offered as a level up move. Yeah, EV boosting item from Mystic would be very nice. We did have... Ooh, a Pixie Plate? Pixie Plate could be great for some cope. At that price, I got like 46 spot from it. Yeah, like it's a pretty big deal if you actually are able to specifically target an EV to boost. Potion, Toxic Plate, and Heart Swap. So not particularly helpful stuff here, but if we get a unlock a held item or found item prize from Misty, like a temporary unlock found item prize from Misty, I could cope on that Pixie Plate and hope we get it permanently unlocked at Erica. Assuming we get that prize and assuming we actually get a fairy move, which I very much like if we did, because you know, having a fairy move would be good. Stab fairy move. Especially a special one. I should specify a special fairy move. Okay, we actually one-shot the Croc Rock that time. Tandemaus lived? Oh, that was a psychic type Wurmple because of mimicry. Yeah, I should have noticed that. We still one-shot because it was a Wurmple, but I do not unfortunately have a last command. Depending on which last you mean, the Scrafty got wrecked by a 5 1/3 times effective Light of Ruin on the pre-VR trainer, and then the Ogerpon got bited to death by Sabrina's Ace, because I didn't quite understand how Bide's priority worked. And it's actually always priority, even on the damaging turn. Do I take reroll chip here? I think I do. I think I like the reroll chip more than I like level 28 to 29. Wow. You either have multi-scale or really high special defense. For now, I'm going to assume it's really high special defense. I did not one-shot the electric when I hit it earlier, so I'm going to try and get my speed up. Or my special attack up. Rival's Ace has evolved into a Scraggy. It started off as an Impotent, I think. Are there any fighting fairy Pokemon? I'm trying to think of any. One level away from our next move. Which will surely be Draining Kiss or Moonblast or something along those lines. Top tier fairy move. You resist everything I've got. I'm just gonna go with the Flash Cannon. Oh, I should have run my ads, by the way. My bad. I'm just gonna run them now during a fairly dull part of the game. Other than us getting a move. Maybe it's not gonna be that dull. Oh my god, you cannot keep missing those charge beams. Level 30 move is... High jump kick. No. No thank you. Never. Need to use more confusions. Crush Claw. Come on, where's the good stuff? Wild Eldegoss in chat if he wants to catch it. You know, I haven't checked yet to see what my carp is looking like. Let's take a look. Hustle, Soak, Flamethrower, Lick, Astral Barrage. And obviously it being a Magikarp is not going to really have any sort of stats. Okay. Nothing particularly helpful on that. See if we can get to level 33 by finding the rest of these trainers. Kinda doubt it. Unless there's some really good XP. Oh, hey, nice swap. Right into the Leech Life. Get outplayed. No, did I intend to outplay? Not really, but, you know, it's not going to stop me from taunting you know, NPC with no feelings or anything at all. Need a big mon here. I don't think this gets me to level 33, unfortunately. Nope, just short, which means we're definitely becoming a rare candy, right? Chill Drive. Carbos. I will use the Carbos. And lastly, Douse Drive. Okay, so we have a lot of drives and a lot of plates. We don't have anything I actually want, which is to say we don't have any TMs that I want to teach. No special TMs. Alright, well, on to Misty. Magikarp? Know all about you, buddy. Mostly I know that you're Magikarp, so you're not really a threat to anyone except yourself. Sorry. Alright. Cosmo one with Intrepid Sword, just gonna go for the Flash Cannon right away. And it one-shots. Alright, let's start boosting up here. Really weird how all the Galarmons learn so few moves. Yeah. I don't know if there's ever been any rhyme or reason to it. Sludge Wave is gonna do a bit of damage, but not too bad. You're switching to a Lightning Rod Pokemon. So wondering why we swap into a Water Pokemon, but just because it had a way to absorb the electric move. Let's go Flash Cannon. Glad I didn't choose to use Leech Life. Heart Swap is going to get rid of my stat increase. So this is going to do less damage this time. But still enough. Okay, Misty down. If you can guess what move Misty gives us, I will give you to the channel. If you are subscribed, we can get it for free. And is there anything I'd want? Well, let's just see what the prices are before I start thinking about that. Special Insight. Do I re-roll for this one? What do you think, Holmes? We can get better. It's just, you know, the odds of getting something better would be hoping for like the EV boosting item, Ancestral Gift, Nature Mint. Maybe Maya's Touch. Probably not Remodeler. Wouldn't want to held TM. Don't really want an item voucher or currently a temporary fountain. Let's see what the TM is before I make a decision. TM03 is Covet. I'm not going to be teaching that. All right, pup, you can get out of here. You can leave while I. Can we go outside? I don't love the special insight. One reason I don't love it is because I don't really have that many contact moves. It would help figuring out stuff about like Liquid Ooze if we do happen to get Draining Kiss. I don't want to use my reroll chip here. I'd rather save it for Surge or Erica when I actually have something very specific that I want. So I guess I will just take Special Insight. I will not be teaching Covet. And for the shop phase, I'm gonna go ahead and just leave everything as it is. You want this, pup? Here you go. You don't want it? Okay. Alright. Alright, Curse segment is up next. Try to figure out exactly what Holmes is planning here. What? Hang on. Butt pat, that's all you want? Alright. Clean air. Enemies have Mist, Safeguard, and Ingrain. Very easy curse. As far as curses go, this is one of the easier ones. I one-shot the Tortuga with Flash Cannon earlier. I one-shot it with Confusion here. Belly Drum TM. We won't be seeing any ability info for a long while. We're not going to get value from Special Insight for a very long time. Oh, you know what I should have put on that eject pack. It'd be a good way to get the Carp some XP. Don't poison me. Not picking up any more items until we hit level 35. Brunch. It's fine. How does Leech Life do? It does better. Or not better, but it does enough to be worth using just to finish them on off. I am going to have to make this a shorter stream. Might not even hit 4 hours today, because it is game day with the brothers. So we probably end after Surge. Level 35 move is Meteor Mash. I am not a physical attacker, so I don't want Meteor Mash. Not ideal. Don't get another move until 40. And we probably don't get 40 until after Surge. Fresh water. Magnet. Magnet could be a good unlock. If we had taken the temporary item voucher. Wild Gumi in chat if he wants to catch it. That was the last item. I had a Benny. Oh, I should throw a Cherish Ball too. I love Gumi. I'm surprised I still have Cherish Balls. I've just been sort of throwing them at anything I tangentially like. Gonna need to use more confusions, I think. At least to go for a full clear. My berry, you jerk. It's a fantastic spread. Just needs moves. It's the old refrain. Just needs moves. You again? Cherish Balls are a scam. Cherish Balls are a scam. I bet if I looked at each of my, like, 20 or whatever shinies, probably maybe like 3 of them at most are in Cherish Balls. Let's go Confusion here. It's just a Chincho. Oh. That is a fairly tanky Flaffy. At least special defense-wise. Yeah, that is going to be a plus special defense, minus defense, and probably also plus HP. Flash cannon here. I don't need to leech life because I'm at full HP. Archibacks is weak to Flash Cannon. Two trainers left. Wait. Two trainers left. I mean, I left a trainer on the, on the previous route. Okay, that's what it is. You're a color changer. It's moderately annoying. Scrafty won, right? Well, from no, I'm sorry. It got absolutely destroyed, unsurprisingly, by Light of Ruin. So thanks for that, Lloyd. You did this. You ruined it. All right, moving on to Boat Rival. I'm gonna fight the rival first before I actually pick up items, because I am basically HP capped out and close to my next level. Speaking of Light of Ruin, that's what Croc Rock has. Rival's Ace became a Scraggy, that's what it's called. I kept trying to say Scrafty, and I knew that wasn't it. Alright, don't forget to get the items. The other day I watched Kraz leave without getting the items, and he just had to watch the boat go away without them. When do we get as lucky as Benny? I think we've gotten as lucky as Benny. I have Papa Berry. I'll equip that, sure. I don't really think the Gallon Berry is doing anything for us. Also, I don't even have a Gallon Berry now that I think about it. It got stolen by a thief. I expect that we will be mutually as lucky as each other when we're doing the Murph League All-Stars starting tomorrow. Yeah, I've been very lucky with Confusion, just in general. Alright, here we go. You live that? It's very rude. It's very rude to live. It'd be so much easier if you didn't. Kadabra, I think I one-shot with Leech Life earlier, right? Yeah. Kadabra is a very good Leech Life target because he seems to have no defense. Alright. Let's get this trash puzzle in the first try. I meant the second try. I meant the third try. See? Third try is the charm. Third time is the charm. Alright, let's get some charge beams going here. We missed. There's the spa boost. No spa boost that time. Not really sure I need the spa boost at this point. But there's a second one. There's a third one. It's a 70% chance, so it makes sense to get a lot of them. Alright, Surge down. If you can guess what move Surge gives us, I will keep to the channel. If you are subscribed, pick it down for free. We will be ending the stream after this, and picking up this run probably tomorrow before we start the Murph League All-Star stuff. Or maybe we just finish it tonight after I do my game night with my brothers. Any other TM guesses besides Thunder Cage? Psyblade? EQ? I'm taking the TM voucher here. Hold on to my reroll chip for Erica. Just make sure that we have the, a way to teach a good team if we find one. Vicious Wrens, we're thinking of Pat Camper. It's vicious, not vicious, which is, it's not a word, but the gym TM is Feather Dance. I will not be teaching Feather Dance. Could you just give me a good TM, one-time game? I'm gonna leave all that as it is. We're gonna do the cleanse phase, and then we're gonna find ourselves a raid target. I think I know who we're raiding. A friend of mine is doing their 1 year affiliate anniversary, or maybe their stream anniversary, something like that. I think it's their affiliate anniversary though. So we're gonna pop over there. They're playing some Peak right now. They're actually mostly experiencing technical difficulties, but maybe we bring in some good luck and the technical difficulties go away. They are also, during this whole week, they have been working on a cosplay. They've been making the cosplay live on stream. It's been a lot of fun to watch. They're very talented. So, we're gonna go raid my buddy Guppy Chi. If I can find them in the fellows list here. There they are. I'll see y'all later.